Hello and welcome to Cryptic Finance. Are you tired of living paycheck to paycheck and struggling to save money? It's time to take control of your finances. Are you feeling like you're constantly spinning your wheels financially? Do you want to take control of your money and start building a better financial future? If so, you're in the right place. In this video, we're going to be talking about how to divide your paycheck effectively. Whether you're just starting out in the workforce or you've been working for years, this is a crucial step towards financial stability. This strategy we're going to introduce has been time-tested and works very well. We'll be covering topics like budgeting, the 50/30/20 rule, and how to allocate your spending in a way that works for you. By the end of this video, you'll have the tools and knowledge you need to take control of your finances and start making your money work for you. So, if you're ready to stop living paycheck to paycheck and start building a better financial future, let's get started. We've got a lot of exciting things in store for subscribers. Join the fun by hitting the subscribe button. Hey, you didn't click the button. There you go. Thank me later. If you're like a lot of people, budget may seem intimidating. Who wants to track every penny in a spreadsheet? Who wants to give up their favorite luxuries? Not my Netflix. Nevertheless, in order to be financially responsible, we have to track our spending somehow. If you want to actually retire someday, you'll have to take a hard look at how you spend your money. Does that mean you have to give up your morning coffee or break your addiction to scented candles? Not necessarily. No one is in charge of your paycheck but you. After all, you're the one who earned it. You can spend some fun money, but there has to be a limit. Let me show you how. The 50/30/20 rule is a budgeting method that was popularized by Elizabeth Warren, a U.S. Senator from Massachusetts and a former Harvard Law School professor, and her daughter, Amelia Warren Tyagi, in their book, The Two-Income Trap: Why Middle-Class Mothers and Fathers Are Going Broke. The rule suggests that people should allocate their after-tax income in the following way. 50% should go towards necessities like rent, utilities, and groceries. 30% can be used for discretionary spending like dining out, shopping, and entertainment. 20% should be saved or used to pay off debt. The 50/30/20 rule is meant to be a simple and flexible guide for how to divide your income and allocate your spending. It's not meant to be a one-size-fits-all solution, but rather a starting point for creating a budget that works for you. The percentages can be adjusted to fit your individual financial situation and goals. The important thing is to have a plan in place for how you'll use your money each month. First things first, make a budget. Sit down with a pen and paper or use a budgeting app and list out all your monthly expenses. This includes bills, groceries, gas, entertainment, and anything else you spend money on. Don't forget to include savings and debt repayment as expenses as well. Next, compare your total monthly expenses to your net income, your paycheck after taxes. If your expenses are higher than your income, it's time to cut back on some non-essential spending. If you have some wiggle room, great. You can allocate that extra money to your savings or use it to pay off debt faster. Now that you know how much money you have to work with each month, it's time to divide it up. A good rule of thumb is to follow the 50/30/20 budgeting method. This means that 50% of your budget should go towards necessities. Your first step is to reduce your expenses so your needs are less than 50% of your after-tax income. Your needs are expenses you have to pay. They include things like rent or mortgage payments, auto loans and transportation costs, insurance premiums, food and household supplies, utility bills, cell phone bills, essential clothing and shoes, minimum credit payments. You'll have to use some discretion to separate your needs and wants, but it's best to stick to a strict definition of needs. It should only include things you can't live without. The next 30% can be used for wants. You want to reduce your want spending as much as possible. Wants are expenses you could forego without affecting your quality of life. They include convenience and luxury items, or items you could acquire through cheaper means. Here are some examples. cable/internet bills, luxury clothing and shoes, restaurants and takeout meals, travel and vacations, upgraded phone plans, spa, nail, and personal care, gadgets, and toys. You may be thinking, wow, I can spend 30% of my income on the things I want? That's not entirely accurate. Since we're using a strict definition of need earlier, more of the things you buy every day fall into your want column than you think. For instance, you might include coffee beans in your need category, but a Starbucks cup every morning certainly wouldn't. The unlimited data cell phone plan, gym membership, and lobster tail don't count either, even though you could make an argument that they fill a need to some extent. The remaining 20% should be saved or used to pay off debt. The final portion of your income should go toward paying down debt, cash savings, and investing. Since your minimum debt payments are handled in needs category, it's important to build an emergency fund as quickly as possible. Keep cash on hand until you have 3 to 6 months worth of expenses covered. Once you've established an emergency fund, use this 20% of your income to whittle down your debt obligations. Credit card debt is especially important to eliminate quickly, but you may also have medical debt or personal loans. Once your debt is gone, resist the urge to spend this 20% on more wants. Continue saving in a low-risk investment savings account or a diversified investment account. Here's a simple example of what the breakdown would look like. Let's say your household of 4 earns $5,000 each month. According to the 50/30/20 rule, you can only spend $2,500 on your monthly needs and $1,500 on your wants. Use the remaining $1,000 each month to pay down debt or save. The most important part of any budget is to stick to it. You can't realize the value of a budget if you don't abide by its rules. An easy way to stick to a budget is to separate your money the moment you earn it. Once you receive your paycheck, use it to immediately pay your needs, the 50% portion of your income, and your savings, the 20% of your income. What's left is for your wants, but of course, you don't have to spend it all. This is just a general guideline. Feel free to tweak the percentages to fit your individual needs and financial goals. The important thing is to have a plan in place for how you'll use your money each month. By using your paycheck effectively, you'll have a better understanding of where your money is going and how to make it work for you. So don't wait any longer. Start budgeting and take control of your finances today. Stick to this simple method and you'll never go broke again. Thanks for watching. I hope you found this video helpful. If you found value here, please like, comment, share, subscribe. Till next time, never give up and stay grinding on your journey to financial freedom. Cheers!